should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the New York Giants and the Atlanta Falcons. For a spot in the NFC Championship game, this one is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
70 Lion. 18 Pioneer.
From the shotgun, Penix. Grabbed along the sideline by Mooney. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go.
Trying one here with Robinson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. To the air with Penix. Rolling left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Y'all gotta talk about tasting. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might know Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk about Rangers.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 19 Lions, go.
Penix here from the gun. Escapes out to the left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Penix now on 1st down. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Bates. And the Giants take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
No.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have got you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it.
Penix lost it, and it's picked up by the Giants. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long. Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense went to the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. A handoff to Tracy. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Giants.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. He gained 15 there. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Trying the right side with Tracy. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 8 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here's Dart now. Right field Johnson. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing.
Damn.
To hit a curl
No.
out of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Tracy on first and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything we watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Here we go. Slash.
Here's another for him. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get the game's first points here in the second. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Miller on the return. Things going well so far. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Penix working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
On second down, Robinson. And they find them after just a yard. Makes third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
Now air it out on 3rd. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Fights his way through a tackle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Let's go.
Penix now. Getting out to his left. Oh, Penix lost it. And it's picked out by the Giants. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. A give right side to Tracy. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now Dart. He isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag go down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, here's Penix. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Now Penix off the play action. Oh no, he lost control of another one. But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt.
They're on the cover.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense to the line fast. It's Tracy on second down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go right back to Tracy. Running in the red zone. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Nevis ready to send this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Falcons take over a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Cougar 19.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Penix. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Tight. Up, 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lion. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Pioneer. 7 Pirate. 7 Pirate. Ready?
He'll throw it. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Here's Devin Singletary on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
York to the line. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Start from the pistol. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's brought in by Slayton. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Giants first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's Tracy once more. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on first. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Looks like the Falcons are opting for dime coverage for this 3rd down.
Let's go now.
3rd and long for him here. Taken in by Bellinger. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Yeah, Coach 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey, check that. Unlock line. Unlock.
Robinson on the inside gives. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. This is
Allen, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Touchdown, Atlanta.
What the fuck, man?
The Falcons start the second half with some needed
He
points.
was just left fucking this dude by himself. He got him before.
This one is up and good. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, this is Singletary. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. The give to Tracy up the middle. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going on 1st down. It starts. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down. This is Tracy. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on a carry. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
A handoff to Tracy. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's Giants ball, just 1 quarter away from advancing in the postseason. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tracy. This gets the 1st and more. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead. Mevis ready to send this one away. Here's Miller on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix here from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Still fighting forward. He could do it! And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights.
14 points off your fucking bullshit.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Jackson now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Start on the ground here, Tracy. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Scannable on second down. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
First down from the 42. Going right back to Scannable. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Darts going to the air. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down, Giants.
Trying the right side with Tracy. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
On the handoff, here's Scannable. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain, and it's good for a New York first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 cards.
Running with Scannable. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Giants with a 10-point advantage. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Driving forward with Scatterboo. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Harrison Mevis on for the field goal.
Mevis able to knock it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Chooses to bring this one out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Falcons are holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, check that, street.
From the shotgun, Penix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Giants get it back with a nice return to boot. Down inside the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Scatterboo now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.